Hello dears, and welcome back to the channel Benidorm by Anna. It's time for the latest Benidorm news update, and we are on our terrace back again because we had a lot of last minute events. We had a visit to the emergency in the hospital, we had bandages, we had a lot of unpleasant things, but we're all fine by now. So we are here right now to let you know everything that's been going on in Benidorm and the future events that Benidorm will be holding very soon, so that you wouldn't miss anything. And obviously the weather forecast for the whole Spain for the next upcoming 7 days, just in case if you're coming on holidays or you would like to know what the weather is like right now in September in our sunny, lovely region of Costa Blanca in Spain. Let's start with the first news, the tourism situation as usual. Up until the 10th of September right now, we will have a very colorful event, which will be Benidorm Pride. Starting from 4th of September up until 10th of September, there were quite a few events going on. Benidorm is full of different colorful flags, a lot of bars, restaurants, especially in the old town and traditional city center, have been nicely decorated with a lot of rainbow colors. And the probably the cherry on top of the cake would be the parade. Tomorrow, Saturday, 9th of September, starting from 5 p.m., the parade will start going from the beginning of Levante Beach in Rincon de Loix, go through all the Levante Beach, and then the last destination point will be La Higuera Park, right next to the town hall of Benidorm, which is where there is a big stage. And 2 hours after the start of the parade, so at 7 p.m., this is where everyone will gather. There's going to be dancing, there's going to be an incredible, lovely atmosphere, and obviously a bar with drinks and snacks with popular prices. So this is going to be quite a big event because more than 20,000 people are already here to enjoy it from a lot of different countries all over the world. Once this celebration will be over, there won't be anything major happening up until 28th of September. From 28th of September up until 1st of October, so for around 4 days, we will have Moors and Christians in Benidorm. It's not celebrated only here. You can find it in Alicante, in Altea, Albir, a lot of different villages in Calpe as well. The biggest celebration is in Villa Joyosa because it's there historically where Moors and Christians had the battles inside of the sea. They even recreate these battles. It's incredible how much of effort people are bringing into this celebration, into this memory, let's say it like this, of this historical event here in the region. So Benidorm is celebrating it as well. The most important thing is the parade once again, which you can confirm the dates with the Tourist Information Office slightly further in a row, or you can just follow us here on YouTube on Benidorm by Anna YouTube channel. Subscribe if you still did not do so, because like this, YouTube will promote our videos even more. And there's some nice sparkly fireworks when you add the subscribe button and when you hit like button below every video. Like this, YouTube knows that our videos are useful and they promote it and move it to the top parts of the list in recommendations in YouTube, so much more people are able to see the useful information that we are giving out there into the entire world. So Moors and Christians will be here as well, and then once October will pass, in November, we will have Benidorm Fiestas, which is one of the biggest and most important events in Benidorm. But for that, we still need to wait a couple of months. We will always keep you updated with all the celebrations, all the events that will be happening here in the area so that you wouldn't miss anything at all. And now let's talk about the second news, which is very important. It's an absolute ripoff that's been happening with parking spaces, blue parking zone, that not only locals but tourists also sometimes are forced to use because in summer there's barely any free parking spaces. And some areas like Mediterranean Avenue in Benidorm, the city center, only have options either paid parking or a blue zone to park your vehicle, motorcycle, your home on wheels, whatever you got. So a lot of us have been paying more than we should. The first time this issue has risen was in April this year, 2023, which is when a lot of us started to see on the specific parking app, which is Mobiltik. This app is very useful. Not only locals use it, but tourists too, simply because you don't need to come back every 2 hours and add another parking ticket to your vehicle. You download the app, you put your details, your card number, and then they let you know when the parking time is over, so you just top it up from your mobile phone. You don't even need to go until the car if you don't need to or don't want to. But this app has been charging us extra. This is how the app is looking like, and from €1 that it costs to park for 2 hours in Benidorm, suddenly it's €1.10. This might seem not a big difference because what is it, €10 per each time? It's not a big deal, right? But imagine how many people use this app, and imagine if you use it several days in a row. If, for example, you're staying here 1 week, 2 weeks in Benidorm, and you use it frequently for your vehicle or maybe even rented vehicle, how much money these are quite a few euros that you will be able to spend on a different thing. And surprise, surprise, this was illegal. Not sure why Benidorm's municipal hall was not doing anything. From April, they knew about this fraud. They knew about this app that's been charging extra money simply because people are using the app and not the vending ticket machine that they have near the blue zones to park. They've sent, as they say, they've sent all the information towards the company in order for them to change all this. However, no result and no reply. And right now in September, this is when Benidorm's town hall has decided that they will issue a fine on the next meeting. Right now, in the next couple of days, they will issue a fine towards this company, and not only a fine, they will also make them reimburse all the money extra they've charged to all the people here in Benidorm. Usually there's around 73, 75,000 of people living here, but in summer there's around 500,000 and even more. Imagine reimbursing, it's not going to be 5, 10 euros, it's going to be thousands of euros worth that they will need to give up to all the people. We personally have paid with this app, we always use it, and we've paid quite a lot of times this extra money. So getting it reimbursed is a very, very nice thing, but from the first part to begin with, this shouldn't have been the case at all. And if you pay by specific machine, they don't charge you this money. So it's an absolute ripoff. I'm very, very glad that it's finally over. By the way, another part, a lot of people are asking us about the ATM machines in Benidorm, those who are not of any kind of Spanish bank, just international ATM machines. Some of them did get a license. Okay, so some of them are suitable to work. It doesn't mean that they're of a good quality. It doesn't mean that we can recommend them. No, we only can recommend Spanish banks that have offices in Spain and their own bank like ATM machines, because they don't use abusive commissions, because they have 24-hour service in case something happens, and it's in general a better service for the customer. So if you want to use any of these, you can do so. However, a lot of them are still illegal in a sense that they don't have all the paperwork. And if something happens, you will be left on your own with the issue. And the last news that I wanted to share with you all is, apart from the British that we know already love our area, who else right now is prepared to buy a property in our region, in Benidorm, and in general Costa Blanca or Spain? You know that Spain is famous, and our region in particular is famous for more than 300 days of sunshine a year. Incredible microclimate in our zone, the Mediterranean Sea that stays warm for a long period of time, great food, people, they're friendly, they're nice. There's a lot of positive things of living here in Spain, or at least having a home for whenever you want to come here to enjoy the climate on holidays. You would always have here your second holiday house. And right now, there is way less sales for houses, for apartments in general, for like homes, way less sales than it previously was, because obviously prices in Spain are rising as crazy. Here in Benidorm, if an apartment used to cost around 200,000 euros, right now the same apartment of 200,000 euros would cost around 400 already. It's insane on how prices have risen here in Spain, in particular our region. Around 15% of all people who decide to purchase their house here in Spain are international people. They're not from Spain. They're not living physically in Spain just yet. And who are purchasing these homes? Because British market was one of the biggest ones. They were always on the first place right before the Brexit hit. After Brexit, things have changed quite a lot, I must say. There are still people who have their homes here. Some of them decided to sell them to make it easier and went back to their home country. Others stayed here, and others don't really care about the Brexit. They still decided to purchase a house here in the sunny Costa Blanca. And this is the complete list that you will see right here of the countries that decide to purchase their home, maybe even forever home, here in Spain. On the first part of the list, top of the list, is British. Obviously, people from UK in general are the ones who purchase the most. Still, even if there's Brexit, don't care. It's almost 15%, and it's the historical data since 2013. This is the second best result since then. Imagine that. Not even pandemics, not even inflation, nothing stops people from buying a property right here. They are followed by Germany, France. You have it right here. I have it right here on the screen. Morocco. So these are four, and the fifth top five is Italy. Romania follows it, Belgium, Netherlands. Then there is Poland, Russia, China, Swiss, Ukraine, Ireland, United States, Bulgaria, Lithuania, my home country. I don't even believe it. My home country is in the top of these countries, and Argentina. All the rest of the countries that do purchase, from where people do purchase the house here, the home here in Spain, are less than 1%. So they don't count it in the official statistics, at least right here. But you can see how many people from worldwide are actually doing it. By the way, we have a website. We have our own second business, which is Immigrate with Anna. This is a website. That's this one right here. We're doing it in English right now. We're going to be doing an official translation. However, if you understand a little bit in Spanish or use Google Translate, you can check it out, because there's a lot of important things there. We help you to buy a house here, find a house for rent, sell a house if you have one here and you want to sell it. We help you out with a NEO, with a residency, opening a bank account, a lot of different services in this official website, together with the best lawyers here in the area. So if you are in need of some specific service like this, check it out. And shortly, it's going to be all operative in English as well as other languages. Where do people actually purchase the homes right now, their forever home in Spain? Obviously, people prefer Mediterranean area. So our region, starting from north of Mediterranean Sea, going south up until Malaga and Almeria, and also the islands, Balearic and Canarian Islands. Go from Alicante, Benidorm, all our region out here, for example, Calpe, Altea, Villajoyosa, Torrevieja, Santa Pola, even Murcia. Then it's Tenerife, it's Malaga, it's Balearic Islands, it's Girona, Murcia, Valencia, Barcelona, Madrid, and a lot more. So everywhere around Spain, a lot of people from worldwide are choosing their brand new home. So Spain definitely has something special, doesn't it? If only the prices were slightly better than they are right now, but still a lot of people choose to pay this bit of extra money in order to have a piece of their own in Spain. And now let's talk about the weather forecast. And for this, we will go for a small walk up until the beach to show you guys what the beach is looking like and what we can expect in the next 7 days. Let's go. And magically we are by the beach. As you can see, it's sunny, nice outside. The wind is already quite cool, so it's not the typical summer wind that even if it blows, it doesn't make any difference. Now it actually does, and it refreshes you quite a lot. There are slightly less people at the beach because obviously it's already the second week of September, and the weather will be this nice almost the whole entire week in a row. There might be some more or less clouds, as the ones that we've seen right there in front of us, or the ones that we've seen right there behind the mountains, but there should not be any kind of rainstorm. There should not be any tropical storm as it is here in the area. Might be raining every now and then, maybe at night, evening times for a couple of minutes, but nothing too serious that would not allow you to enjoy your holidays here in Benidorm, Costa Blanca, and Spain in general. Will be some rain though on the north parts of Spain, so bear that in mind. As for the temperatures, today was around 30 degrees. All the rest of the days it will be more or less the same, between 27 and plus 30 at the peaks of the day. During night it's already quite nice, around 19 plus 20. The water temperature is still of 26.4, so it's still great for swimming, and you can see there's quite a few people swimming in the lovely Mediterranean Sea. Thank you for accompanying us on today's Benidorm news update. We wish you an amazing day, and we'll see each other obviously in a new video tomorrow. Bye dears, and greetings from sunny Spain.